Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Disney Diva, and I'm back again with another fabulous video. And I want to thank all you guys who checked out my doll video, and I want to welcome in all my new Saturday loves, and I hope all my Saturday loves are doing good. It's hot. I just came back from work, of course not looking like this, and this is one of the latest, well, not latest, this shirt is from like early 2020. I never wore this shirt before, so it's my first time. And also these Mickey Mouse ears. So if I'm looking kind of sweaty and hot, that's because I just came back from work. So anyways, my YouTube babies, if you guys can hear what I'm listening to for your listening pleasure, this is Tears of Fears, and this is called Head Over Heels for You. And I'm definitely head over heels for you, and I hope the same. So I need you guys to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So today, on Disney Plus, the Pinocchio movie came out today. It's free. You didn't have to pay. All you need to have is just a Disney Plus account. And so we're going to be getting into that right now. And yes, I know, please hold all the tomatoes to the end of this movie review. So let's just jump right into it, because like I said, your girl is hot and sweaty. And I should bring my pastor, what do you call it, a little cloth that the pastors be like, they be preaching, they be dapping their head with the cloth. I think I should have got that. Anyways, y'all, thank you for joining me today. So let's get into the Pinocchio movie. So right off the bat with this Pinocchio movie, you know how Disney always have its famous Wish Upon a Star opening, and that is the theme song to the Pinocchio movie. So you already had Jiminy Cricket descending down into the actual main plot of the movie singing When You Wish Upon the Star. So this movie has characters. Now I don't know all the characters' names. I know two of them. One name I cannot pronounce. I know we have Tom Hanks. I love Tom Hanks. He plays Geppetto. Tom Hanks is like the white Denzel Washington for me. Like, he is such a brilliant, good actor. And then the young lady who played in the movie Harriet Tubman, which I didn't see. I can't see movies about like slavery because it would make me too mad. But she was a young lady, and I believe she played in some other stuff. I can't recall, but I know she played in Harriet Tubman, and I know her name is Cynthia. I can't pronounce her last name, but she plays the Blue Fairy. And when I said that she was fabulous, homegirl was fabulous. That whole costume was just lovely and beautiful. I wish she had a longer screen time, though. I am going to say that. So going back, so the movie is Pinocchio, and it's a live action Pinocchio movie. Now, Pinocchio itself had a lot of different interpretation, a lot of different movies, a lot of different cartoons made on him. So it's been like a lot of variations of Pinocchio, and even before it got made into like a movie, it used to be like a fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm, if I'm recalling that right. And all the fairy tales had like this dark, grim, like very dark and just very disturbing storyline into it. And they said that before, fairy tales were not for children, they were really for like adults, if I'm recalling that right, from research I have done like years ago, or just documentaries on YouTube. But Pinocchio's story from the Brothers Grimm is very sinister, and so you guys, those of you may know and those of you may not know, I'd say like look that up, because Pinocchio was something else. I mean, he makes Chucky looks like an angel, let's just put it like that. So anyways, let's go back. So getting back into like the Disney Plus Pinocchio live action movie. So for me, pretty much this movie was just like the cartoon itself. If you guys seen the cartoon, I never was a big fan of the actual Pinocchio cartoon movie. It's one of the original movies that Walt Disney came out with, along with other movies that he came out with. But Pinocchio, I think, was one of the original ones behind Snow White, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, so pretty much this live action movie, it was just the original movie, and it seemed like they just did an overlay of live actors in it, because it kind of gives you both of the it really takes off from a lot of the original movie. Like, you will see a lot of it. It's just that it has added in different characters and different little things and different songs. Some of the same songs are in there, but it's like a short version of it. So that's what I intake from that part of it, because I saw a lot of similarities just from the colorized movie into the live action. So it's like pretty much they just didn't really do anything. They just kind of gave you just the original movie, but just with a new spin on it. And it was something else I wanted to point out in this movie, if I can recall it. And it went over my head. Like I said, I'm tired, guys. Another thing that I like well from this movie was the fact that it kind of gave more of a background of Geppetto, just a slight background, because in this one it shows that I guess Geppetto had a son. It was a picture of his son, and then he mentioned slightly his wife. But I felt like they could have elaborate more in that. And then also Tom Hanks, I love him dearly, but he cannot sing. I know I'm no Anita Baker myself, but there's a part where he was trying to sing a song, and you could tell he was trying to get into a little song. I mean, he did a little something, but nah, brother man, it wasn't happening. Put it like that. But I did like the fact that they gave you a little bit about, him mentioning kind of like his son. So Pinocchio was mimicked after his actual son, and a little bit about his wife. And then he had like this bizarre collection of cuckoo clocks, which were a lot of cool. And I tell you guys that you guys need to pay close attention, because there's a lot of Easter eggs in there in not Pinocchio's, in Geppetto's workshop. A lot of little Easter eggs, like from when I spotted on. And my bad, I should have said, you know what? It's going to be some spoilers. I'm not trying to do it, but I'm going to try not to do it, but oh well. So anyways, so it's a lot of Easter eggs with the cuckoo clocks that he had over as well. Like you'll see one of, I think it's Dumbo, Bambi. They didn't have my favorite one. They had Jessica Rabbit and Roger, and Jessica Rabbit and Rihanna are my favorite animals. So that was cool. I mean, I felt like it was kind of weird to have that in that type of film, the little cuckoo clock, but that was cool. And then I think I saw one for Donald. I want to say I know I saw Maleficent, and I saw Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. I don't know if there were others, but that was like the coolest part in the movie right there. Besides the Blue Fairy. And of course, like I said, my black people were in there. I think I only saw 2 of them, but the main person was the Blue Fairy. Another little thing, my favorite part of all in the movie was when they went to I'm trying to remember everything, 'cause I just watched the movie at work. My favorite thing in the movie is when they went to Pleasure Island. Now that kind of gave me like a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory vibes. I like the ride that it was like a ride that they got on, and it was showing all these destructive and bad children. Another thing that I noticed too, in the original cartoon movie, it was just all boys. This one had boys and girls in it, and they were all of them need they butt whoop. All of them needed their butt whoop. And his friend Lamech, I like now I may be saying it wrong, right? But the actor who played him, oh my God, talk about bad to the bone. They really made him bad. And I like his little accent. He kind of had like this Brooklyn, New York accent in a way, but he was really a bad, shut your mouth. So that part was really cool. And just the whole ride gave me vibes. And I like the fact how they show you like all like the details of the Pleasure Island, and how the kids were just destroying everything and did what they wanted and didn't care. This movie is a musical, so it has like a few songs in it. I'm trying to think what else do I recall in this movie. I mean, a lot of stuff was just like new, like they introduced a new character, this young lady. I don't know if her name was Sabrina or Gabriella, or was Sabrina her little marionette puppet that Pinocchio then you had like Stromboli. But one thing that was so funny, no offense now, I don't know the actor who played Stromboli, but you could tell that man was wearing like a fat suit and aesthetics to his face. It just didn't look right. You could tell it's kind of like fake, like they did like a bad makeup job with that. They could have did better with that, in my opinion. And then he didn't get too much screen time. Another thing, Jiminy Cricket, like I said, he was a narrator throughout the whole thing. I mean, the movie was just kind of like, comedy and funny. Like the Jiminy Cricket character was like so cute. It was Figaro, which is the cat, and I love Figaro. He's so cute. And then it was Cleo. Fig was so cute, was one of my favorite characters in the movie. So they had that in there. Now, I don't know those things. I think all of them were CGI. If I'm saying that right, I may be saying that wrong, so don't come for me. But that was a cool part. I think Tom Hanks looked good as Geppetto. And we all know the story of Pinocchio and everything with it. It was something else I'm trying to recall in it. I'm just trying to do it as like my memory sees it. What else was another significant part about that? The part where he got kicked out of school was funny. The fox and that cat, Honest John, and I think his little cat friend who was like a mute, Gillian, that was some funny parts right there. You know, you could tell they were really like computer like animated, like, you know, like that computer Pixar looking graphics. You know, I don't know if I'm saying CGI right, maybe saying it wrong, but basically the whole movie was like kind of like done in that aspect, of course, like action about it. The when Pinocchio first came alive, I mean, it was so funny because he kept repeating everything everybody said. That was kind of funny. And then another cool part was that, like I said, Pinocchio was mimicked to be Geppetto's son. So when you see like him in the workshop, you see like kind of like a light hitting, some type of magical light hitting the picture, base it off on Pinocchio, right? Another thing that stood out to me in this movie, I think I said Pleasure Island already. It was something else. They added a new character, this little seagull. Oh yeah, I know what stood out to me was Monstrous, if I'm saying this name right, the whale. They really made that whale look scary. I mean, that whale looked hideous and stuff. It was like this huge whale. So they really made Monstrous, if I'm saying this name right, look like a freaking monster. What is another aspect for it? I feel like they could have did deeper, like I said, into Geppetto's background if they're going to introduce a son and a wife. I mean, he didn't say his wife's name, but it was just indication that he had a wife, and just his bizarre obsess for like cuckoo clocks and how he didn't want to sell one of the cuckoo clocks because just something about, I guess, clocks represent his wife. But also there's a part in the movie where Pinocchio went missing and he ended up selling all the clocks just to buy a boat and to go and find him, like kind of like in the movies. Like I said, in the original movie you'll see a lot of that. And then I think also in the movie they were like drinking beer, but instead of beer they had root beer, which I love me some root beer. It'd be nice to have some now. And then a funny part, they kind of said the word like jackass, but they kind of like bleep it out. And the part where when Lamech was turning into a donkey, that's kind of a little bit like scary because you see like the shadows of it. But then again, it's also kind of funny. I mean, the movie was kind of like humorous, you know, it was nothing really make you sad or whatnot. And I'm not going to give away the end of it, though, I'm not going to give away the end of this movie. You guys can see for yourself, but Jiminy Cricket Negro, he kind of like explains it. But I was kind of disappointed in a way because I wanted to have like the ending from like the original movie, so we could see more of that blue, fairy, because homegirl Cynthia, like I said, she was killing it, bald head and everything, like these beautiful crystal earrings, these ear cuffling earrings she had, her nails. I mean, homegirl was on point. So like that right there was like the best part for me, was Blue Fairy. I just wish we had more of her, a little bit more of the story. I mean, it seemed like the movie just went like so fast. I mean, they might as well have made it like into like one of the Pixar shorts, because you know the movie wasn't even that long. I mean, for what it was, it gave you what you wanted, like, you know, a good laugh, a good feel of it. But did they really have to make another live action Pinocchio? I don't think so. I mean, because, like I said, it has been made over and over again. And like I said, my favorite Pinocchio one that has been made was with Jonathan Taylor Thomas when he was cute back in the day. I don't know if he's still cute now, but that's like one of my favorite, that's one of my favorite renditions of Pinocchio, you know, early 90s, that style of a Pinocchio movie. And that gave a little bit more heart than, this one. And then it was something else I recall. And I remember seeing something way back before with Shelley Duvall, Fairy Tale Stories, where Sandy Duncan, and if you guys don't know who she is, you guys can look her up, where she played Pinocchio, and that's a good one too. But overall, what I'm trying to think of, all what I'm trying to say about this movie, if I could rate it 1 out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 7. You know, on it. But from what it was, I thought it was, you know, good. I mean, it could have been a little bit better, you know? So, I don't know. I don't have really much else to say about that. I know y'all like, wow, that was a quick movie review. But just see it for yourself. I still say check it out. It's worth checking out. Besides, plus it's free. Now, my only question now is, Disney, when you gonna come out with my girl? When are we going to get a live action Tiana movie? Now, don't get me wrong. I can't think of her name. I think it's Halle Berry. that beautiful girl from Chloe and Haley. She's playing like Ariel, and I can't wait to see that whenever that's gonna be coming out, maybe next year. She's playing the black Ariel, but I'm all like, why would they not let her play Tiana in a way? But I still hope that my girl will have a live action movie because she deserves one. Now, on another note, I want to address real quick. Like I said, I'm trying to get to Disney. I saw that the Holiday Mansion is going, and the gingerbread house this year looks amazing. I can already smell the ginger. And this year is Shock. I think, what are the names? Shock, Lock, and Barrel. I don't know which one is which, but they're the famous trick-or-treaters of Halloween Town. I know they have a witch. I know they have the devil, witch and devil of all things, and they have a skeleton one. Those are the main trick-or-treaters. But this house looks amazing, and I truly, truly hope I get to see it. Like I said, this Friday is payday, but after the bills, I'm going to try to see. Because like I said, I'm trying to get to Disneyland. But it was something else I wanted to tell you guys. I feel like my thoughts are all over the place, but what else is new? You know, maybe that's it. And I love the song that's coming on right now. It's called Turn Your Love Around by George Benson. I'm not saying that right. This is a dope song. Y'all know that I'm a old school music connoisseur. But anyways, let me get back on point, though. I think that's all I wanted to cover with you guys. You know, I know it was something else, but I just can't think. I can't recall it, though. But y'all probably like, thank God. But anyways, y'all, I just want to thank you for your time, for your patience. As always, it means so much to me. And I want to thank you guys for watching my doll video. I got a lot of good reviews on that. That is so cool. So you guys know what you need to do. Let your conscience be your guide. And stay tuned. Keep that magic. And deuces. It's hot, and I'm going to go and try to get ready for Friday. Thank God tomorrow is Friday. And I definitely will be keeping y'all posted on Disney. So you guys, like I said, stay tuned, stay blessed. Take care, and thank you. Like I said, I want to welcome in again all my new Saturday loves and all my old Saturday loves. Thank you for rocking with us, sister. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know, like I said, it's not a professional channel. I be trying, but I thank you guys for those who still rocking with us, sister. Take care, guys, and deuces.